What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This video is sponsored by the Mag Pros. I will leave a link to their website, www.themagpros.com. I'll leave that in the very top of the description. You guys can jump over there, check out which magnets I'm using, and I want to say a super huge thanks to them for sending me this magnet. I am using the Pro Twin 400-pound magnet, and this is the setup here, guys. So as you can see, I have my Pro Twin here, and I want to mention this thing real quick and show you guys that if you want to walk along docks and pick stuff up and bob like this, you can. And also if you want to throw it and drag it, you have that option as well, because the cable twists and turns, and so now this thing is perfect for dragging across the bottom. Of course, here I have about 45 to 50 foot of rope, and so I have a lot of places to go check out and try this afternoon. You guys will want to stick with me. I'm going to strap on a GoPro. This is going to be a ton of fun. I'm thinking I'm going to do a part 3 on this dock over here that I have done before. You guys, I'm sure, have seen those videos that I've done on this dock over here. There's no telling what else is underneath there. We have picked up so much trash and so much stuff from that dock. So I'm kind of excited to go try it again, and I don't know if it will pay off this time. I mean, maybe we picked everything up out of it, but I also have a couple other docks that I'm going to go try. And then also, there's an area right over here on the other side of the parking lot. So you can see I'm parked right there. Other side of the parking lot over there, you can kind of see the lake right there. I'm going to go try over there, and maybe I can find some stuff in that little area by the dock. There is a swimming area where a lot of people come in the summertime to swim, and so I'm thinking maybe, I can find some stuff through there. So I'm going to go try it. There is some people fishing, so I don't really want to get in their way. But thank you guys so much for watching, all you new subscribers. If you have not already, make sure and hit the little notifications bell right there to the subscribe button so you guys get a notification every single time that I upload. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate all the new support and all the new growth here in the last 2 months. And I want to go ahead and say again, thank you for 14,000. I think we're actually over 14,300 now. So thank you guys so much for hitting that subscribe button. And be sure to drop a comment and leave me a thumbs up. I love talking back and forth with you guys, talking about magnet fishing, hunting, fishing, whatever you guys want to talk about. And so, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get a GoPro on, and I'm going to apologize for the wind noise too, because I think it's going to be pretty rough. They said the wind wasn't going to be that bad today, but it's kind of howling right now, so I apologize. And we're going to get going. So I'm driving to my favorite little magnet fishing honey hole, and I run into a slight problem. So I tried breaking it, I tried pushing it, I tried all different things, and it's not budging. So, I'm going to take a rope, I'm going to tie it to my bumper, and I'm going to see if I can break this limb. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. My rope may break before the tree breaks. Yep, rope broke. Well, that's a super alive tree. So, what I mean by that is, that thing is just recently broke. The limb's not dead yet. I don't quite have the rope that I need to break this thing. I really need a saw to cut it. So I guess I'm going to have to go and find a new spot, which is fine. It just kind of stinks because I really wanted to go to that spot and try it out again. But it's all good. We'll go find something else. I wish I had a saw in here. That way we could cut that thing down and go to my favorite little magnet fishing spot. But it's all good. We'll go find something else. So I made it here to my first spot. I'm in a marina that I've done some fishing and some bow fishing in before. And there's tons and tons and tons of boathouses and docks and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that maybe I can kind of cash in and find some cool stuff There's some people fishing in here, so I'm going to kind of dance around them a little bit. Anyway, let's get to it. So I'm going to start off right here in this corner, see what I can pick up. Scared a little bass out of there. Oh wow, there's a carp. Let's see what we got here. Some little chunks of metal. More little metal. Pieces of metal. Well guys, I may have something. It's pretty heavy, whatever it is. Come on, stay on. Oh man, whatever it is, it's freaking heavy. There it goes, busted off, whatever it was. Might have been a cable underwater. Actually, no, I've still got it. Looks like a piece of steel or something. Check that out. Wow. Wasn't even magnetized to it. I was just dragging it through the loop. That's cool. Huh. I'm gonna throw this away. Set it right here. Whoa. Something, guys. What do we have here? Aha. Sweet. Maybe the rest of his grill. Nope, piece of pipe. something else. Oh, it came off. The heck was that? It's like I'm pulling up pieces of a grill. Guys, this is nuts. It looks like the grate to an old grill, a piece of 2 3/8 pipe, and whatever kind of flat bar this is, steel. I don't know. I'm picking it all up right off the corner right here, like right down in here. So I'm gonna stick with it. This is the best spot I found all day. I'm gonna see what else I can yank up. I had high hopes for this spot. I've always wanted to try it, and so far it's producing. I got something else. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff just dumped off the corner right here. Another piece of metal. A nail. Bunch of old steel. Just gonna kind of bob it along here and see what else I can find. Oh, I just felt it stick to something. And it's heavy, whatever it is. Oh, golly. It may be another piece of pipe. Yep. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I got something else. Oh, it came off. There it is. Yeah. Maybe another piece of pipe? Yep. That's crazy. Another nail. Watch out for sharp edges, guys. Guys, this is freaking nuts. Wow. What a haul. had a heck of a haul today, guys. And thanks to my MagPros twin magnet, I can now build myself a grill if I needed to. Check this bad boy out. Okay guys, so I apologize for not being as fun and outgoing in this video, but homeboy down there on the dock, he was not very friendly, and I didn't want to be talking real loud a whole bunch and piss him off, because I'm not supposed to be down there, but for cleaning up trash, nobody's gonna say anything. He had his boat down in there, and he was like 2 boat slots across from me, and so I didn't want to get him all riled up with me just talking to a camera, because I'm just by myself today, guys. So I didn't really want to make the dude mad. And again, like I said, he wasn't very friendly. I just walked off. I wasn't gonna mess with him. And right after that, I just decided to get all my trash and load it up and get out of there. But yeah, I don't know what his problem was, but he kind of looked like a not so friendly dude. So I just decided not to stick around there too much longer. It's getting later in the evening, and I've got a hog hunt that I've got to catch, and so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna throw all this trash away and in the dumpster up here, and then I'm gonna come back to this spot later on. I'm gonna bring Jimmy back over here, and hopefully we can find all kinds of stuff. Like, that marina's huge, and I only covered probably, I don't know, I'd say like 30% of it. I mean, I didn't cover very much of it at all, and so I know that there's I'm sure there's some really good stuff in there, but I kind of want to get the boat out there and just take the boat out, or, you know, Jimmy and I can walk the docks and the banks and stuff like that. But it ended up being a heck of a haul. I didn't say much, and I kind of feel bad for not saying anything, just because I didn't want to mess with that guy there and him get mad at me and throw me out. And so I tried to stay quieter and not make too much commotion. But that one little spot, guys, like, I could just drop down and pick up something almost every single time. I picked up those 3 or 4 huge pieces of pipe, and the biggest one out of the whole deal, which is like almost 10 foot long, I caught it like 6 or 7 times, and I'd get it halfway up and it'd fall off. And so I just kept going back and forth at it, and finally I was able to get it and pull it all the way up to the top. I guess I found a good spot of metal on it, and where it wasn't too rusty, or I had already broken the rust off of it or something. But that was awesome. So that's a 400-pound magnet, and that stuff, some of those pieces of pipe were stinking heavy. I know they're not even close to 400 pounds heavy, but some magnets I've used before in the past, like, I've used some 500-pounders that wouldn't even pick up a piece of pipe like that. So that was awesome. The more I do this kind of thing, and the more I work on my technique, the more stuff I catch and the better it gets. So that was awesome. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know that I'm just kind of picking up trash, and it's kind of lame, but at the same time, there's no telling how long that stuff has been down there. So I'm just picking up trash and helping keep the lake clean. And, you know, who knows what else I could have found if I would have, you know, spent a little bit more time driving around and finding some different spots, and then of course walking around through that marina. But I wanted to wait till Guns and Chicken Strips was with me so we could go and scout that thing out together and hopefully find some really cool stuff. My goal is to find a gun, and I know Jimmy's is too, but I've got some spots that I'm going to go try out here in the next week or so. They're going to be prime spots for finding guns. They're bridges, and I'm going to take the boat out. I'm going to get up underneath these bridges, and one of them's kind of in a shady spot of town and the smaller community that I know, and there's been some it's got a high crime rate, I guess I could say, more so than anywhere else around the places that I live. And so I'm gonna go try those out. They could produce big time. There's, you know, obviously you never know what you're gonna find, but a gun would be sweet. So that's the plan for the next magnet fishing video. It'll be coming up here very, very soon. I've got some other videos coming up for you guys, a couple of which are going to be some hog hunting videos that I'm super excited to get to you guys. I'm actually going to hunt with Weston from Thrill to Kill this afternoon, and so I'm very excited about that, because if you guys remember the place that has all the cactus on it with the prickly pear, that property is like prime time right now. And if you guys watch his latest video, him and Luke got on a ton of pigs, several different groups. So that's where I'm headed this evening. The weather's been cool and rainy, which helps get the hogs up on their feet and moving. So I'm super excited. We're going to get out there pretty early and just find find all the hogs that we can. So you guys want to stay tuned for that. That one's coming very soon. But again, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all the new subscribers who have subscribed. And be sure to hit the notifications bell right next to the subscribe button as well. That way you guys get a notification every single time that I upload. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. I love you guys. You are absolutely amazing. And I'll catch you on the next one.